Welcome to the Briar Bothy video audio test. 1, 2, 3. Thanks for joining me. If you've stuck around this long, you're amazing. So amazing. But really, no, this is this is like an audio video test. Just to see how things come out. I'm not totally pleased with the picture of this this MacBook. So we're gonna make do for now. Might have to use my phone. Not entirely sure about that yet. However, I did want to hop on here briefly because I am inside the Bothy now, and if you know anything about my channel, I'm the Briar Bothy, and that you're probably here because of Padre Piper, possibly because of our new Middle Earth series that we're doing on Briar Report TV. So if you're here because of that, awesome. If not, awesome too. Because you're here either way, and I like that. Cheers to you. So what is the Briar Bothy, right? Really and truly, the easiest way to describe a Bothy is it's camping without a tent. All over Scotland, all over the country, the great country of Scotland, there are these buildings, usually on estate land of some sort, that you can go stay in for free. Okay, build your own fire, cook your own meal, and then you leave. You sleep if you want to spend the night, kind of thing, and then you clean up your stuff, and then you leave. And it's kind of like a very Boy Scout, Girl Scout kind of mentality, is that you leave only footprints kind of thing. You clean up after yourself and you leave. And so it's like a shelter, essentially, for you to rest your weary bones for a little while. And why do I call this my shed a Bothy? Is because this is where I rest my weary head after I cut the grass and do yard work. That's about as good of a connection as I can make. So if you're passing through New Orleans and you'd like to come, lay out in my shed, I guess you can. Just, let me know, please. It is private property. But I thought it was an appropriate name for my channel because I enjoy pipe tobacco as well. Not only Scottish whiskey, which is kind of the primarily the reason why I call this a Bothy, because it's my tie to Scotland. But I also enjoy pipe tobacco, and so that is what I'm going to be talking about: pipe tobacco and Scottish whiskey. Though that being said, I will be enjoying some rye, some bourbon, some cognac, even though it is not a whiskey, but it is a brown water of sorts. Irish whiskey, you name it, I'll probably be drinking it, except for probably gin and vodka and tequila and all the other weird stuff. No, I do like gin. Gin and tonics are fantastic. Anyway, so tonight I'm in little housekeeping. I'm enjoying some Aberlour 12 year. This is a single malt, Speyside single malt, and that they age in it's bourbon, ex-bourbon casks, and then they finish it in some sherry casks. So that's where you get your double cask matured term there, right there. So it is a sherried Speyside whiskey. And I will be going over real basic stuff. I'm trying to approach this from a very novice perspective. I'm trying to go at it at a very... I don't want to make people feel like I'm a snob, which I am not. I want to make you feel welcome. I want to make you feel that you can enjoy Scottish whiskey as well, because a lot of people... I want to kill the notion that a lot of people have. It seems to be fairly prevalent, and I'm not sure why, that Scotch is an acquired taste. And I am 100% in disagreement with that. I think Scottish whiskey is not an acquired taste, because every Scottish whiskey tastes different than the other Scottish whiskey. They all taste different. So if you don't like one, try another. It's not that you don't like Scotch, you just haven't found one that you like yet. And that is my philosophy, and I want to help you learn to enjoy what I enjoy. And with that mentality, I'm approaching it with a very I don't want to teach. I want to pass along the knowledge that I have gained over the many months and years of drinking fine alcohol, spirits, to you, so that you can enjoy them as well. So I'll be going a little over the different regions of Scotland, but primarily I want to teach you how to taste Scottish whiskey, because that is the crux of drinking it, is learning how to actually enjoy it. And a lot of people just do not know how to enjoy alcohol in general. They knock it back and they're, oh, it burns! Well, yeah, because you didn't do it right, that's why. Alcohol does burn if you just swallow it, but if you take your time and you have a little patience with yourself and the spirit that you're enjoying, it can be quite pleasant and quite enjoyable, and you will learn a whole lot about yourself and your taste buds and your palate and all that fun stuff. So, don't want to make this video too long. That's not my intention. This is just really just a kind of a push off the proverbial edge, as it were. Anyway, so what was I going to say? Oh yes, pour a dram, light a pipe. Please join me for future episodes, which will be far more formal than this, hopefully with a better camera, hopefully with very similar audio if this comes out good, which I believe it will, because I tested this mic multiple times where I turned this camera on. So if it's uploaded, it's because it sounds good. Not because it looks good, because it sounds good. Anyway, so that's all I have to say tonight. Kind of want to keep it simple. Thank you for staying subbed to my channel for so long. If you're still here, somehow I've maintained about 200 subscribers, which is really cool for not putting up content. So that's my promise to you and to all of my other fans across the world, that I will have some content coming up soon, starting with a whiskey review of something I really enjoy, and that will kind of be my kickoff on how to, maybe like a whiskey 101, maybe, I don't know, I really don't want, there's so many out there, it's hard to like join the fray, but I think I have I've learned things that some people don't cover about tasting Scottish whiskey. I think there's a few people out there that really do care about the topic and do a fantastic job as presenters, like Ralphie. If you don't know who he is, you should. Ralphie.com, RALFY.com, I believe is his website. So if you've never heard of him, go check him out. He loves this topic. And so do I. So I kind of want to pass on my knowledge to you as well. And I've learned a lot over the years. So with that being said, we'll see you soon. Thanks for stopping by, and thanks for putting up with this BS that is this video. I'm going to pour another dram. Good night.